Let's go. You obsessive. I've been playing the original Final Fantasy since the world was in black and white and dinosaurs delivered our newspapers, but the game has found a new life for me thanks to retro achievement. Finally, I can replay these beloved games from my past while completing arbitrary requirements made by people I'll never meet for points that don't exist. Basically, you have to beat Chaos at level 9, which seems not great. Like, according to Retro Achievements, only 8 people have ever done it. Jane Zell, who is the world record holder for a ton of Final Fantasy 1 runs, is the only one with a video online proving that this is actually possible. So if you want to see someone like expertly complete this in about 31 hours, go over there because he does a great job of it. But if you want to see a regular human being bang his head against the impossible for hours on end, oh no, I forgot to heal! Fuck! Then, my friend, you're in luck. My party is 2 knights for damage and 2 black wizards for being basically worthless, but they do run away well, which is nice. At level 8, they get the fast spell, which I will need to cast on my knights, wielding Excalibur and Masamune, to have a chance at beating Chaos. I'm sure this decision won't be something that I will immediately regret as soon as I get to the endgame. Okay, so you have to understand that winning this game when you're so weak means that you have to run from almost every battle. The only experience you get is from boss battles, and the real kick in the dick in the early game is the lack of gold. Beating Garland and the pirates at level 1 is easy enough, but making it through the Marsh Cave at level 2 is borderline impossible with sabers and short swords. But that's okay. There are 2 silver swords available for the low, low price of 8,000 gold pieces. But obsessive, you ask, how are we going to make all that gold without grinding encounters for it? I'll tell you what a crazy person would do. A crazy person would get on a ship, hold down the A button, press the B button about 55 times, open up the Final Fantasy 1 slide puzzle minigame, take about 2 to 3 minutes to beat it, and get 100 gold pieces, and then do that 100 times. That's what a crazy person would do. Something else to note is that you have to fight exactly 2 wizards. Any more than that, you don't get to fight Astos at level 3, the vampire and lich at level 4, etc., etc. All the achievements get fucked up. This video summarizes my descent into madness that was the Marsh Cave, and here are some more stats to help articulate just how much suffering I went through. In 171 attempts, over the course of 3.5 hours, I made it to the 2 wizards exactly 13 times. 10 times being brutally murdered.
Don't miss him. You have to hit him with your swords. I spent so much time on a boat so you could get these swords. Fighters, hit. No! You had one job!
1 time getting killed by Muck when I was like 4 steps away from the entrance to the cave.
Waiting for you. Come on, baby. Yeah, I can't. Whoa! 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 Muck! What? How the fuck did Muck?
1 time for getting the crown altogether because I was so excited that I finally won. That one hurt. And 1 incredibly bittersweet victory.
We did it, y'all. We did it, y'all. It only took 3.5 hours.
Thankfully, Astos was not a big pain in the ass. It only took me 6 tries to kill him.
That felt good.
Unfortunately, now I was off to the Earth Cave, which meant I needed to start manipulating encounters, which sounds more like a medical procedure than something you would do for a video game. In Final Fantasy 1, all the enemies appear in a very specific order after a hard reset. In the Earth Cave, I have to avoid wizards and earth elementals because I cannot run from them. All things considered, the Earth Cave was pretty easy. It only took me 12 tries to get to and beat the vampire, and then another 3 to get to and beat Lich. I got very lucky on him. He physically attacked me twice instead of using Ice 2. Although this does represent the last time that Lich will show me any sort of kindness for this run. After stealing the canoe from a cult, it's off to the Castle of Ordeals to die 7 times and fight exactly 1 zombie dragon. While I'm here, I get the Rat's Tail, the Heal Staff, and the Zeus Gauntlet. Now we go to the Ice Cave, which sucks. Just getting turned into stone and like murdered over and over and over again. I actually ran into the eye on my second run, but he X'd me out of existence. Then I spent another 90 minutes and 16 tries just to get back to him.
Kill it! Kill it! Yes!
After giga chatting myself up at the dragon so I could use endgame equipment, I died twice in the waterfall, getting the first ribbon and the defense sword. I ran into the sea shrine to grab the slab, the second ribbon, and some opal equipment. I learned a new language in 5 seconds. No thanks to Duolingo. I got the chime and went to the Mirage Tower to get the heal helmet, the Aegis shield, the sun sword, and the diamond armor. Now that I'm all geared up, I am ready to take on Carrie. I was not ready to take on Carrie. The volcano itself is actually pretty easy. You can walk on the lava to avoid the random encounters. But Carrie, I mean, it took me 9 tries to beat her. It really, everything can be going so well, and then all of a sudden she just hits you with a critical hit, and then boom, you're turned into paste.
17! A dormant volcano! Ha ha ha!
Back to the Mirage Tower we go, killing the blue dragon, grabbing the Bane sword, the third ribbon, the white and black shirts, adamant, and a pro cape, and then doing it 5 more times because any encounter in this place will kill you dead. I get a little lucky, and the Bane sword takes care of Tiamat.
Let me see Bane! Yes! Oof!
And then I go to the Sea Shrine and kill Kraken on my first attempt?
Hell yeah! And we are still at level 8.
What? It's almost like nothing good will ever happen to me again during this run. Let me be very clear. I encourage everybody to try this. Everything up to this point is frustrating, but still fun. It's a challenge. It involves strategy, planning, and yes, a lot of luck. What follows, the entire endgame that occurs in the Temple of Fiends, is a merciless RNG nightmare designed to take even the most obsessive gamer, such as myself, and reduce them to a puddle of suck. Full disclosure, it took me a week, casually, to get to this point in the game. About 240 resets, mostly in the Marsh Cave, and 10 hours of gameplay. The Temple of Fiends took 40 hours and about 650 attempts. Why so many? Because every random encounter can equal death. The Phantom, a little mini-boss piece of shit, effortlessly murders you. Carrie, Kraken, Tiamat can and will end any and all party members in one hit. And we can't forget Lich. No, we can't forget Lich. This new version of our fun first Fiend of the Earth is now armed with a nuke spell that ends the run instantly.
It's gonna be a good day, folks.
But don't worry, because he uses it all the time. He nukes you so much that when he doesn't do it, it feels like a present. You get Stockholm Syndrome in appreciation of not being nuked. Of these 649 failed attempts to get through the Temple of Fiends, 84 came from random encounters, 89 came from bad men, those fucking bad men, Batman looking wannabe motherfuckers. 116 came from the Phantom, 44 came from Carrie, Kraken, and Tiamat, and 302 came from Nuke. I hope I'm doing a good job expressing to you the unbelievable frustration that getting nuked over and over and over again played on my soul. Getting annihilated 12 times in a row and then getting in a round of attacks because he didn't nuke you this round. And then whoops, you didn't do enough damage. So here's a round 2 nuke.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it, on your second turn! You had to tease me! You teased the cockledge!
Or you finally do beat him, and then Carrie or Kraken one-hit a character, which they did a combined 40 times, by the way, and then that ends the run. Despite all of that, I made it to Chaos 25 times. Okay, so 9 of those were only with 2 heroes. And so those were Bane Sword attempts. They don't really count. The Bane Sword only has a 2 in 256 chance of killing Chaos. And spoiler alert, it never worked for me. It's like rooting for a comet to land on a penny. Another 9 were with 3 heroes, including a couple of heartbreaking coin flips that I lost, involving the destruction of my spirit and some Legos. Still alive. Big hit. Big hit before Cure 4. Big hit, 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 hit. Six times I made it to Chaos with all 4 heroes alive. This is what the 2 Black Wizards are for. Theoretically, with the 2 fast spells, the battle should have been easier. But it wasn't. It didn't matter. Oh, everyone's dead. Fuck! Oh, he hit the one that had the Masamune. Okay. Hey, this is a 50-50 shot right here. This is where we were last time. If Un gets to go first and hits him for a big amount, then there's a chance he might kill him. If not, it's another frustrating hour and a half of my life, but it's okay. Let's see what happens. Cure 4 again. There you go. And I don't know if that would have done it. I'll check it in the VOD. I think it would have been short, but so now we try for our second Hail Mary. That would have been so cool if that worked. Ah, fuck. So I did what any sane person would do. I started a completely new run on another computer. This time I substituted one of the Black Wizards for a thief. I was giving up the second fast spell, but the ninja would give me a little more beefiness to hopefully make the random encounters less murdery. And then...
No and then!
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 I'm like legit getting emotional about it. Like, it's so stupid. I actually thought I messed this up. The thief had both the white shirt and the heel staff. So the black wizard, after casting fast, had to just spam the Thor hammer like a doof. But I remember saying to myself before the final hit, wow, I wonder how much damage I've done. I think I've done a lot of damage. I haven't been counting. And then Terminated popped up, and I realized I had done it. I was free. The run was over. It feels silly to say so far after the fact, but this really put me in a good mood. And it was an odd feeling walking around the rest of the day with this accomplishment in my head, but not wanting to explain to the people in line at Dunkin' Donuts why I was so happy. Like, oh yeah, I beat this video game achievement that only 8 other people have done. Yeah, 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 decaf. Thank you.
I don't need money. I don't even like it. I just wanna throw it